So now let's go ahead and look at rectangular prisms. To find the surface area when it's already all folded up, still folded up, we're going to list out what sides we have. Okay, so we have the front and back. I'm listing them together because they're going to be the same. Okay, so the front, let me show you, would be this shape here, right? And the back, since it's directly behind it, would be this right here, which is going to be the exact same shape as the front. For rectangular prisms, that's always how it works. The front and the back will be the same. Okay, let me undo that quick. Okay, so for the front and back, they're rectangles, so it's just base times height. And the base is 7, which is clear to see. If you look right here, the base is clearly 7 for that front shape. Okay, and then the height would be this line here. Now to find this line here, you're going to want to look across from it to here. So the height is actually going to be 3 centimeters. Okay, so the base is 7 and the height is 3. And I'm going to go ahead and undo those markings so they don't stay on there. Okay, so 7 times 3 gives us 21. So our front is 21 and our back is 21. So at the end we'll have to put that number in not just one time, but 2 times. Okay, let's move on to the top let's do the sides first. Left side and the right. Okay, so we have 2 sides. Let me go ahead and show you what those are. So we have the right side here, which we'll take our numbers from, and then the left side would be over here. Again, will they be the same? Yes, they will, because they're across from each other and they have the same. In a rectangular prism, they're always going to be the same. The right and left will always be the same. Okay, so again, the formula, it is a rectangle, base times height. 5 is the base, 3 is the height. If you look there, you should see it, 5 and 3. So 15. But again, that is for, we have to have 15 twice because you have the right side and the left side. So at the end, we will add that twice. Okay, now what we have left is the top and the bottom. Now I'll use a different color. I forgot to clear it off, but I'll use a different color for the top. Top, of course, is right here. Okay, we're in this blue here. And the bottom shape is over here. Now again, will the top and bottom have the same dimensions? Yes, always they will for a rectangular prism. Okay, so top and bottom. Again, rectangle, A equals BH. Make this bigger, which would give us 7 times 5. If you look at the bottom, you can clearly see that the one line is 7, the other line is 5, which gives us 35. But again, at the end, we will have this twice. Okay, so now let's go ahead and show what it would be. So we have 21 times 2 times, right? So let's just put it in 2 times. So 21 plus 21 plus 15 plus 15 plus 35 plus 35. Now always for rectangular prisms, you're going to see this. You're going to see where the one number repeats itself twice, the next number is there twice, and the last number is there twice. That is because top and bottom are the same, left and right are the same, front and back are the same. If you go ahead and add that up, I believe you get 142. Because 35 and 35 makes 70, 15 and 15 is 30s, and then 21 and 21 is 42. So 70 plus 30 is 100 plus the 42, 142. And again, that's centimeters squared because it's area. So 142 centimeters squared would be our final answer. Now sometimes you're going to see it written like this though. 21 times 2 plus 15 times 2 plus 35 2 times. And that would still give us 142. Okay, so sometimes you won't see it written 21 plus 21. You'll see it 21 times 2. And instead of 15 plus 15, 15 times 2. So just be on the lookout because those are really saying the same thing. They're just written in different formats. Okay, now let's look at what we would do if we were given the net of a rectangular prism. So we can go ahead. We know this shape should be easy. 8 times 4, 32, because again, rectangle is just base times height. Now, we said that there's always 2 of the same for rectangular prism. So this shape, when you fold it up, will be across from this shape. So this shape also is going to be 32. Okay? With rectangular prisms, you always have a number on there 2 times. Now, we want to do, let's do this shape next here. Okay? And this shape here, it might look like they only give us one side. But really, you can figure out the other side. Here's why. We know that the height is 5. Okay? But we want to know what this side is here. Now, here's how you can know. Since this side here is 4, this side here and this side here will touch when you fold the shape. So that means they have to be the same number. Any sides that when you fold up will touch, the sides that are kind of in those right angles with each other will touch when you fold the shape up. They have to be the same. So if this side here is 4, this side here is also 4. And we know that 5 times 4 gives us 20. Okay, now another shape also will be 20 because we said in rectangular prisms the sides that are across from each other are the same. So in this case, this one will be the same as this one because if you fold the shape up, they'll be across from each other. So they're the same. Okay, now we have 2 shapes left, but really just one because whatever the one is, the other one will be the same. So it's this shape here that we need to figure out. Okay, so let's go ahead and see if we know the sides. We know that since this top piece here is 8, this also is 8 because they're across from each other. So this side would be 8. And since this piece is 5, this piece here will also be 5. Okay, so 8 times 5 gives us 40. And we said that since this one's 40, that's the bottom of the shape, the top will also be 40. So again, just like the last one, even though the last one is folded up and this one is a net, for rectangular prisms, you still have each number there 2 times. 40 twice, 20 twice, 32 twice. So let's go ahead and add those up, see what we get. 40 plus 40 gives us 80, plus 20 gives us 40, plus 32 gives us 64. You add those up, you get 184, and it would be, they didn't tell us if it's inches or whatever, so it's just going to be units squared. Okay, and that should summarize it for now.